I hope you're having a great day today. So today I am back filming a Disney princess video. I haven't filmed one in months and I'm very, very excited. As you can tell by the title, I'm filming Belle today. And this is there's two videos that I'm filming today that are somewhat related, but they can also not be related at all. I'm just using the same wig. I'm filming this tutorial, and then I'm also filming today a video on how to properly wig prep your hair and put on a wig. So if you want to see how I do that, then make sure you check out my next video. But without any further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. My foundation is already done, so we can go ahead and start on the eyes. She has very simple makeup. You do not need a lot of eyeliner or anything. So we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take Nikki Tutorial's Power of Makeup palette. You do not need to use any specific type of makeup that I use to get these looks, just the specific colors. So out of this palette, I'm going to be using a neutral shade for my lid and these two brown shades for my crease to define them and diffuse them. So you can go ahead and prime your eyes if you want to. I sort of already prime my eyes when I do my concealer and stuff like that. I kind of go over my lid, so that's already done. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a big brush like this, dip it into the neutral color. Any color that is basically the same shade as your eyelid will work, and you just want to go ahead and pack that on. And I like to take it all the way up to my brow bone so that everything is set and neutralized. Specifically for myself, I have very pale skin, so my veins like to pop through and say hello, and I don't want that. So I just like to go ahead and put this anywhere that needs to be neutralized so that everything is basically one color. And what I like about this color specifically out of this palette is that it is a little bit lighter than my skin tone, so it ends up brightening my eyes as well as neutralizing. So there's a 2-for-1. So now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and take this pencil brush. It's like a pointed eyeshadow brush. I'm going to dip into Painkiller, which is this light brown shade. I'm going to go ahead and start in the center of my crease and place this shade throughout my whole crease. So rounding that out, I'm not going to diffuse it out into a cat eye. I'm placing it in the center of my crease and then windshield wipering it throughout. Then once that's placed and you have enough product there, I'm going to go ahead and take a blending brush. I've really been enjoying this tapered one because it really gets in there and does the job really well. So because it's pointed, it focuses into the crease. So again, I put the brush right into my crease and then just windshield wiper that out, and I really make sure to focus the blending in the center of the lid so that the shadow goes up and rounds the eye out. So that eye is done, and now going into the other eye, I'm doing the exact same thing. So now that this one is diffused, this eye is a step ahead of the game because I wasn't paying attention to my brush. So you're going to go ahead into a little bit of a darker brown. So I'm going to take Makeup and Chill, and again taking that pencil brush and very lightly placing the shade in because we don't want it to be like a smoky eye. We just want the crease to be really defined. So then going in with that same brush and diffusing that shade out throughout the crease. Belle has huge eyes, like huge Disney princess, big wide eyes. So you want to make sure that you're not closing your eyes off in any way. By making the eyes round like this, I'm rounding out my eye and making them really large. And then when we add the white into the waterline, it's going to open them up even more. So that is the goal with this look, is to make the eyes as big as possible and really make them stand out. So you want to define the crease, nothing too crazy. It doesn't really look like she's wearing a lot of makeup like every other Disney princess out there. It's time to move on to eyeliner. So for Belle, I don't want to go in with a black eyeliner. I think that will actually defeat the purpose of what we want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and take an angled brush. Any angled brush will do. And I'm going to dip into any dark brown eyeshadow that I have. I might actually see if this one's a little darker. So this eyeshadow that I have right here in my Stila palette, right here, this is Being, is a little darker than Makeup and Chill. So I'm going to go ahead and use that on this angled brush and very lightly create my eyeliner. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, very light eyeliner. Nothing too crazy. It's really just to warm up the eye a little bit and make the eye color pop, to round out the eye, and also to help blend the lash band of the lashes we're going to end up using. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my mascara first, and any mascara will work. Right now I'm using the NYX Doll Eye mascara that's volumizing. They also have one that's lengthening, and they have one that comes as waterproof. I did not buy the waterproof one though. I don't know why. I also don't know why I'm trying to do this without a mirror like right next to my face. So my lashes grow straight, so in every tutorial I've ever done, I always curl my lashes first. And there are several different ways you can put on false lashes. You can put on your false lashes before you do your mascara. It does take away the lifespan of your lashes. The less mascara you end up putting on your lashes, the longer they will end up lasting for. So I like to do my lashes first, and then put the lashes on top and then blend them with my lash curler rather than with mascara. I find that that works a little better and ends up looking more natural, but whatever works for you. If you're using true like fake lashes, then that's fine. If you're using mink lashes though, you cannot put mascara on them. So just so you know. And since I'm not doing any eyeliner today, I'm going to go ahead and do mascara on my bottom lash line while we have it out. And then for lashes today, I'm going to go in with the Demi Wispies. I believe that's what these are. I lost the package for them and I can't remember what I bought, and I've used them a couple of times, but I'm pretty sure after using Ardell lashes for a very long time that these are the Demi Wispies. So they're very natural looking. They add a little bit of extra volume and length and curl to the lash, and they work very well. So the lash glue I've been using recently is actually by Eyelure. I got it with my Vegas Nay lashes, and I really, really like it because it comes kind of with this little applicator guy, so you can brush the product right onto the lash band. I don't have to put it on the back of my hand or anything like that. And I like to apply my lashes with tweezers. There are lash applicators that I would recommend if you're new to applying false lashes. Whatever works for you. My laundry's done. Good. Okay. Especially since I didn't use black eyeliner, I want to make sure that I get this as close to my lash line as possible to hide it in the lash line and with the brown eyeliner. I'm sorry, I have to get really close to my mirror, so I'm about to go out of focus. Okay, so now that the eyes are pretty much done, I'm going to wait to do my lower lash line. We're going to head into the eyebrows. So going into that same shade that we put into our lash line, I'm going to go ahead and fill my brows with a brown eyeshadow. Any brown eyeshadow will do. So again, taking an angled brush, and this is Being by Stila. And the shape of Belle's brows is kind of more rounded in the center and then pretty thin throughout. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill my brows in very, very sparsely. I'm not going to try and shape them too heavily, but I do want to make them pretty brown. And they have sort of that Disney princess round arch, so I'm not going to define my arch at all. I'm actually going to try and get rid of it and just round out my brow. To set it in place with a brow gel or something like that, you could do that as well. So now before we move on to the full face, I'm going to go ahead with my white eyeliner and line my waterline. So now to the face. She has very, not so much rosy cheeks, but she does have a blush to her. So I'm going to go ahead and take this pinky, it's like a pinky brown blush. It's a very natural sort of blush. This happens to be Amaretto by Becca, but you could also use, let me see, in my Morphe palette, I would probably use this shade right here. So it's sort of like a brownie pink blush. So I'm going to go ahead and very lightly put this on the apples of my cheeks and then up towards my cheekbone. Now, as far as contouring goes, she doesn't have a very angular face, so depending on your face shape, you may not need to do too many things. I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose because my nose is a little bit wider than hers. So taking this contour shade by Wet n Wild and this brush by Real Techniques, I'm going to create a V on the end of my nose just to make it a little bit more pointed, and then go up the bridge of my nose to make my nose a little bit more narrow looking. So it's just a little bit tinier than my natural nose is. And then if you want to, you could very lightly contour your cheeks. But I wouldn't try and do any type of bronzing. I would strictly keep it to contouring. And then for a very natural highlight and a little bit of a glow, I'm going to go into my Wet n Wild I'll Have a Cosmo highlighter and put this in the high points of my face. This is a very nice natural highlight. It really doesn't have too much of a shimmer to it. It just adds a really beautiful glow to the skin, which is what you want for Belle. And it has a little bit of pink in it, so it'll add to the rosiness in the cheeks. For Belle's lips, I'm going to try and keep it like a natural sort of pinky look. So I'm going to go in with the NYX lip liner. This is in the shade Nude Pink, and it's this really pretty sort of rosy pink color. And I'm going to go ahead and line and fill in my lips with this. And like most Disney princesses, giving myself a more accentuated Cupid's bow. And then to make it a little bit more glossy, I'm going to go ahead with this sort of pinky lip gloss that I have from Clinique. This is Clinique Pop Glaze Sheer Lip Color and Primer. And this is the shade Sugar Plum Pop. I got this for Christmas. And it just adds a little bit of that pink in as well, but also glosses the lip. Okay, and then for the final touches, always adding some sort of liquid illuminator to the center. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Clinique Lid Smoothie. This is in the shade Bit of Honey. Any sort of liquid highlighter or illuminator will do the job for this. You just want to make sure that it's a very light color and you don't want too much of it. So right in the center. And it'll sort of put that little bit of a cartoony look to the lips. Okay, so now just for little bits of touch-ups, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more brown eyeliner on. I'm going to spray my face with a primer with a setting spray. Today I'm using the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And then we're almost done. So I will check back with you guys once the wig is on. And this is the finished look, wig and all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you are enjoying the Disney Princess series. We have a few more princesses coming, and I'm going to have some special guests on my channel so that we can be sure to include all of the Disney princesses. Excuse me, I'm just getting over being sick. So, if you guys like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to put my Disney Princess playlist down in the description box below so you can see all of the princesses that I have done this far. And if you have any requests, please post them down below and I will be happy to do them for you. I hope you have a magical day and I will see you again very soon. Have a good day, guys. Bye!